everybody, welcome back to my channel. Whitney here. I am very excited to do this video for you guys. So as you can tell by the title, or what I'm thinking that I'm going to title this video, I placed my very first order with Morphe brushes. I know that it is a super hyped brand on YouTube, and I know that there's been a little bit of controversy, I guess. I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff, but I know that Morphe is a super hyped up brand on YouTube, and I've never tried anything from them, and I wanted to place an order if something became available that really piqued my interest and that I wanted to try out. I've been wanting to try out a few of their brushes for a while now, but I have so many brushes that I really was like, meh, it's not, whatever, I don't need it. So I've been putting it off until finally this collab became available. And this is the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. This is how it came, with a picture of her on the back and a little message. I absolutely love watching Kathleen Lights. I just think that she is so just fun to watch. She's nice, she's kind, she's relatable. She doesn't seem bougie or stuck up. She just seems really genuine, and whether she is or not in real life, I don't know. I don't know her, but I really do enjoy watching her YouTube channel. So when this collab came back in, because of course it came out, it sold out in a heartbeat, and I missed it, and I was really bummed. It's one of the first collabs by a YouTuber that I've been really bummed out that I missed. So when they announced that it was coming back, I jumped on it. I was at the computer when it came in stock. I ordered it, and I have never looked back. I love it. So I actually ordered a few other things, but I want to show you guys this first. So this is the palette. This is how it came. It's so cute. And when you open it up, and this actually came bubble wrapped as well inside the box. So this is very securely packaged, which I really thought was nice, because even some of my Sephora packages sometimes come and I'm like, that could have got broken. But anyway, so when you take it out, there's actually bubble wrap on the inside as well to protect the palette. On both sides there's bubble wrap. So when you take the palette out, it is this beautiful black packaging with red writing, Morphe times Kathleen Lights. And it's cardboard packaging, but I don't mind that. It's very thin, it's very sleek. I'm perfectly okay with that. So when you open it up, you do get this little protector, which mine goes in the trash immediately. And then this is the palette. Oh man, I'm so excited. Like I said, I've never tried anything from Morphe. This palette is something that definitely is an everyday, easy wearable palette. For $15, I haven't even swatched them. I don't know what they do, but it's beautiful. And for $15, I would buy it over and over again. So I'm going to do a first impressions with this bad boy today on my eyes, and see how it works. Do some swatches and see how it works. Let me show you guys real quick everything else that I bought. So I went ahead and bought some brushes. I wanted to try these out. These are the ones that are, this is the M433, which I believe is the one that they say is comparable to the MAC. I don't know, that flat, you know, lid brush from MAC. I have already taken these out. I haven't used them, but they are so soft. I was really surprised. I don't really know what I was expecting from Morphe brushes, but they are so soft. So this is the, I ordered two of these because I figured if I liked it, I wanted two for sure. So I'm really excited to use this, the M443. So I got two of those. And then I got some pencil and crease brushes. So this is the M321. And then, jeez. This is a domed crease brush, and again, just very soft, very flexible, slightly stiff. Oh, as I'm doing this, a few of the bristles are coming off of my finger, so we'll see how that plays out, the shedding. but very soft, and this is perfect to define the crease. It's very small, and I like that. And then I got 2 pencil brushes. So I got the M431 and the M149. So let's take these out. And I didn't know, I got these for the lower lash line because I really have been missing in my collection something small enough to really, small enough but fluffy enough to really get underneath the lower lash line. So these two, this one is smaller, the M149, and this is the M431. It's a little bit bigger and a little bit taller, but this one is more tapered to get underneath there. So we'll see how these work out. They feel nice to the touch, so I'm happy with that. And we will see how they work on the eyes. And the last thing that I got, which you guys are already aware of from the title, but it is a second palette because I am doing my first ever giveaway. I feel like this makes me YouTube official. Is that weird? Like really official on YouTube. I'm doing my first giveaway. So I am going to be giving away the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. So I'm so excited. I guess I'll put details in the description bar, but it's going to be super easy. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my Instagram channel, which is linked below, but it's WhitneyRay85, and comment on this video, and that's it. And then I will pick a winner to get this palette. So I am very, very, very excited about that. I think I'm gonna leave this open until the end of January, so January 31st. Is it the 30th or the 31st? The last day in January. I'm gonna leave it open, and then I'll pick a winner on February 1st for that palette, and then go from there. I'm so excited. I never have been so excited to give something away and back to you guys, but it's just a thank you. My channel is growing slowly and steadily, so I'm just really excited for everyone who's been watching my videos, and thankful and grateful. So I wanted to do a little giveaway, and when I purchased this, I said, you know what, let me get 2, and I'm gonna give one away. So it's done. Back to this video. Anyway, as you can tell, I already have my face and my brows on, so and I have already set, let's do this. I've already primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, and I have set that primer with my single shadow Wet n Wild in Creme Brulee. I'm going to pause you guys. I'm going to take a look at this palette, see what kind of look I want to do, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just sat here literally for about 15 minutes staring at this palette, trying to decide what kind of eye look I wanted to do. I did some swatches, some terrible swatches. Of course, just if you guys know me, I love playing with color. So this green color is absolutely screaming my name. But after doing some swatches, I'm a little bit conflicted on how to pair that green with other, like to do an eye look. So we're gonna just kind of go with the flow. I don't know if I'm gonna incorporate that green today. These neutral shadows are just screaming my name too, since today is just kind of a casual day, and so we'll see. I still haven't decided on what kind of look I'm gonna do, but I wanted to get started, so we're just gonna jump right in and see where this look takes us. So I am going to start, I thought that this shade right here was completely matte, but then I swatched it and it actually has some shimmers in it. Now that I'm actually looking at it, maybe oh, there you go, you can see it. You can see the shimmers in this shade right here. So I thought that was gonna be a really nice transition shade, but it's actually got shimmer in it, so I'm not going to use that as the transition. I'm going to go in with this mustard color right here, and pop a little bit of this into my crease, not too heavy, and see how I like that color in the crease. And this is just my fluffy brush from Wet n Wild. And my first impression when I swatched these on my hand, you saw those swatches on my hand, was that the shimmer shades were absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they swatched beautifully. One swipe, and they swatched beautifully on my hand. The matte shades, however, I felt were not quite as pigmented on the hand and a little bit patchy. But this shade in particular, which, let me show you the swatch on my hand, is right here. Right now here next to the green. It looks light and patchy, but as I'm putting it on my eye with the brush, I feel like it's a lot more pigmented and it's blending out a lot easier than what it did on my hand. So I'm happy about that. I'm a little surprised because usually finger swatches are better, but in some instances a brush will apply nicer than the finger. So I'm very happy that that's the case with these matte shadows. Also, when I'm dipping my brush into the shadow, there is not a lot of kick up and fallout, which is really nice. These are more of a tightly packed powder, and they're not soft. They're a little bit more dense. So if you can tell, as I tap my brush into the powder, there's no kick up, there's no fallout, which I really appreciate. I'm gonna try out this Morphe brush, the M321, and I'm gonna go into this brown shade that's this like Alright, well, it's sturdy packaging, people, because I just dropped it, as you could tell by the horrific face you just saw. I'm gonna go in with this brown shade, like this terracotta shade right next to the mustard color, and dip my brush into that and see, and I'm gonna go in and darken up this crease a little bit. This brush is so soft. And no, I don't have any affiliate codes. I'm not affiliated with Morphe. I want to just kind of have fun with YouTube. I know people make money off of YouTube, but I never want to feel like I have to do something to make a paycheck. So, or say something about a brand to make a paycheck. So, anyway, off on that tangent. This shadow is beautiful in the crease, and this brush did blend it out very well. So these brushes are super hyped up from Morphe, but so far this one and the way that those other ones feel, I'm not mad about it. If you want to rep Morphe, go ahead, because I'm pretty impressed, and I'm super impressed by these shadows. I mean, this palette, when you break it down, you get 15 shadows for $15. That's $1 an eyeshadow. What? What? Do you see the pigmentation? Do you see this? And they're $1 essentially an eyeshadow. You cannot beat that. Honestly, at this point, I am thoroughly happy. Do you hear my husband cutting the grass? I love that man, and I'm glad that he does things around the house, but does he have to cut the grass when I'm trying to film? Anyway, I'm really happy with these eyeshadows right now. I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush in that mustardy color and just kind of buff out the edges toward the brow bone. I went ahead and blended that out. These shadows, oh my god, they're so pretty. And as I'm looking at my wonderful swatches, this shadow right here, this beautiful shimmery champagne-y color is just, you know, it's screaming my name. So I'm gonna take, that's this one right here, this lovely little lady right there, and I'm gonna take my M443 brush, and I'm gonna see what this bad boy can do on the lid and if it's all the hype. And I'm just gonna swipe this all over the lid. Well, I can say that this brush is super soft. Wow, it's really soft and it is laying the shadow pretty nicely. I don't know, something about it makes me feel weird when I'm putting this on my lids. Like, it's too flimsy. It's just not meant to be a shadow brush, like an all over the lid brush. Let me know. Maybe I've been watching, I don't know. I've been interpreting the videos incorrectly that I've been watching, because I thought that this was an all over the lid brush, and albeit it's doing a damn good job and it's so soft, but I feel like maybe this would be better for like blending out shadows. Okay, can we get back to the shimmery champagne color? Do you see that? Oh, it's so good. Okay. I guess I can't be too mad. It did the job. And this shadow, let me just say, is without any Fix Plus. It's not wet. It's not anything. It's just completely dry on the brush, straight on to the lid. Look at that pigmentation. Like, my eyelids look wet. Oh, it's so good. I'm going to go back in with this brush with that dark terracotta color and just deepen up my crease a little bit, because that shimmery shade really went a little too high. Man, these mattes though, they just blend out. Like, this palette makes me want to order more from Morphe. Like, if all of their shadows are the same quality as this palette, I would definitely order more from the company. Okay, so this brush right here, this M321, is shedding on me. I've already pulled like 5 hairs off my eyes. I just pulled one off the brush. It's shedding like crazy. It's blending nicely, but it's shedding already, and I haven't washed it. I mean, I haven't done anything. That's a good man out there cutting the grass. These shadows look freaking awesome. Freaking awesome! So, I think I'm going to go back into my fluffy brush in this mustard color. I just need to do some blending. I need to bring this color up a little bit to my brow bone. I just have such large lids that if I leave all that space blank, or if I highlight my brow bone, it looks crazy. Because look, you can tell I just blended this out just a little bit, and it just brings some nice depth to the top of my lid. And look, this looks funny. It looks like, oh, where did all the eyeshadow go? Like, all I see is lid. There's nothing on the space up here, and it just looks funny. I mean, like, I feel like I could blend these shadows into eternity. Like, they're just blending and blending. They're so good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop blending right there. How do we like this look so far? Shadows are pretty freaking bomb. I guess I need to do my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this, which one is this? M149. And I'm going to go into the mustard color again. And take this on my lower lash line. Oh, this brush is so soft. I'm going to take the more fluffy one, the M431, and go into that, you know it, the terracotta shade. And I'm going to try and blend that out. And I'm just keeping that color on the outer third. See, now this one felt really soft, but because it's a little stiffer on my under eye, it's not quite as soft as I would want it to be. So this one's definitely going to work for the under eye. This one's going to work for putting color there, for not really for blending it out, because it's a little stiff and it's a little hard and tugging at my under eye. I thought I was going to like that kind of stiffness, but it's not really working for the under eye. So I have got to put this green somewhere in this look. I'm going to take that green and I'm actually going to put it on my lower lash line. And I'm going to use this more stiff brush because there's glitter in this one. And I don't want it to go everywhere. So I'm just going to use this one to place the shadow. And I just put it right on the tip. And I'm going to go very close to my waterline. And it's so metallic. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Okay, so I absolutely love the pigmentation of that green shadow. I'm going to go back in with the mustard color and that terracotta color on this soft one. And just kind of blend right underneath. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. I might have just screwed up this whole look. I don't know. You guys let me know. What do you think? Too much? I went overboard. I had to have that green. I need to figure out a way to use it. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off these eyes. I'm going to take my Makeup Forever black kohl liner. I'm going to tight line. I'm going to go ahead and take my Tarte eyelash curler and curl these bad boys. Please let me know, if y'all have this palette, how you incorporate that green shadow. I'm pretty sure I've seen a video where Kathleen Lights used that green shadow in her waterline, like not in her waterline, underneath the lower lash line, and it looked gorgeous. And I don't think that it looks bad, I just think that it kind of got everywhere. So maybe it was just the brush that I was using, that it just got too low. Let me know what you guys think. Gonna take my You Know It Lancome Seals Booster Lash Primer. Coat these. I'm gonna go in with my Lancome Hypno Strong, which you know used to be my go-to, but ever since I finished up that Better Than Sex by Too Faced mascara and I moved back to this, I'm kind of missing that one now. Like, that Better Than Sex was good. Okay, I'm going to go in with the MAC Extended Play Lash on my bottom lower lash line. Okay guys, so I was finishing off the rest of my makeup. I went in with a duo of blushes. This is the Ulta brand blush in Tiger Lily, and this is the Cargo brand blush in Coronado. I mixed them both, put them on my cheeks, and then of course I was going in for a nice champagne-y toned highlight. So I went in with the Becca Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill and the Pearl, which was in this trio that I got from Becca. Put that on when I realized I never highlighted my inner corners or my brow bone. So let's go in. I'm gonna take let's see, this is just a $1 blending brush from e.l.f. and I'm gonna go in with this shimmery shade right here. Hopefully it's not too shimmery. Actually, I'm gonna mix this shimmery shade and this matte shade right here because I don't want it to be too overly shimmery. And I'm just gonna pop this on my brow bone and pray for the best. Okay, that mixture is good. Yeah, the matte definitely subdues it because that that shimmery white shade would have been way too much by itself. But that matte shade definitely helps to subdue it a little bit. Yes, and then I'm going to take just the shimmery shade and pop that into our inner corner. Oh yes. I went ahead and finished up my look with the lips. I lined and filled in my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, lip pencil in the color Deep. And I dabbed over that just in the center and blended it out, the Stay All Day liquid lipsticks from Stila and the color Carmelo. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you like this look. And in the end, once I put on my mascara, I really did enjoy, I don't mind the way that that green looks on the lower lash line. I feel like with the mascara, it's okay. It's a little bit more subdued. So I really do like the way that this look came out. I hope you do too. And go ahead and make sure to subscribe to this channel, to my channel, comment on this video, and enter to win that Morphe Kathleen Lights eyeshadow palette. So stay tuned. Let me know if you want to see any other looks with this palette, because you know I will be experimenting. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.